future is female. If you didn't know, now you know.
Where you I will be my heart in the deep. Where you
Hey guys, Shelly here. Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a hot minute since I have posted a video to my YouTube. Today I'm gonna go back to my roots, what this channel kind of started with. I'm gonna be doing a sit down, kind of get ready with me. Lately I've been really active on my other social medias. I've been doing a lot of like 1 minute look inspos or eye look inspos and things like that. And I get a lot of questions regarding certain steps and things like that in my DMs. So I figured let me just sit down and kind of show you guys my techniques. I figured I'd include all of my go-tos, all of my current faves, makeup wise. I just want to put it out there, disclaimer, by no means am I a makeup artist. Everything I've learned is self-taught and from YouTube. I did not go to school for this. I haven't been professionally trained, so just putting that out there. I just do this for fun. This is a hobby for me, and you know, everything I do is just easy, not any crazy techniques or anything. Also, just another side disclaimer, my boyfriend was very nice enough to lend me some of his equipment. I have a viewfinder type of thing, like an external viewfinder, and in this video I am looking a lot right here, and if you see that, it's just I'm looking at the viewfinder. I'm really trying to look at you guys and not do that, but it's kind of hard when you have it right here, you know, the picture. So just a little disclaimer, sorry about that in advance. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. All right, so let's get right into it. My face is already nice and moisturized. I usually just use a little bit of Pond's. It's this little moisturizer. It's awesome. I like it. It hydrates my face, makes it feel soft and good before makeup, so that's what I use. The first thing I'm gonna do now is prime my face. My go-to primer, I mean, it tends to change. I've used many different primers, and my skin, depending on the weather, just kind of changes, and it depends. Right now, I've been using the Too Faced Hangover primer. I really like this because it really just kind of moisturizes my face, and I feel like it really makes the makeup last, and it really sticks to my face. It's just a little dab, and I love it comes like in a little pump. Boom, primer is on my face. Next we're gonna go with foundation. If you know me, you should know my favorite, all-time favorite go-to foundation is none other than the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Dusk. This foundation is amazing. It just has never steered me wrong. It doesn't like crease up on me, lasts all day. It's not super cakey, gives you full coverage. It's like buildable. Like you can do a natural look with it, but you can definitely get it up to like a full coverage foundation. All right, so I just dampened up my cosmetic wedge. So I like to shake up the foundation a little bit. Shake. Definitely invest in this little pump if you can. The foundation itself does not come with a pump, which is one thing I really like. It comes like this, just with a little gold top. But I did buy the pump because it just makes it easier, more travel friendly, and I don't know, I just like it better. Just use my hand. I'll just pump it, maybe 1.5 pumps. Right, and then just blend away. All right, so the foundation is on. I love it, of course. I don't go in like around my eyes because obviously I'm gonna go in with concealer and I don't like it to get caked up. But I just put it, you know, all over my face, and it's a really good coverage. This is kind of where I want it. Not too much, not too little, just to cover my imperfections and scars or anything that I don't want to be shown. So next is concealer. Again, if you know me, if you've been following me for some time, you know my go-to concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. There we go, light neutral. Love this concealer just because it does a really amazing job at just, you know, hiding any dark circles, anything you want to conceal. this will conceal for you, I promise. I tend to conceal just really under my eyes, obviously. And then I like to do the bridge of my nose. And that's pretty much it. I know a lot of people go everywhere, but not I. And just blend away. So next I'm going to set my face. So for setting powder, I like to experiment a lot with different setting powders. If I had to say my go-to setting powder, the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It's really fine and it does a really good job at, you know, setting your face and keeping it set for a long time. But that one's kind of pricey. So I found a pretty good dupe to it that's pretty inexpensive. I want to say this was like 12 bucks. Of course, it's none other than the Morphe setting powder. And I've been loving this setting powder because I find that it's almost the same texture as the Laura Mercier. Very fine. I don't get as oily, you know, as fast. Like I usually get really oily in my T-zone and it just does a really good job. So I'm not really a big baker. I just like to kind of just set everything. I don't really, unless I'm gonna do like full glam, then I might bake, but I don't really do it too often. So I'm just gonna set my entire face. It's been so long since I've done a sit down, you know, get ready with me. If you follow me like on Instagram and or any of my social medias, you know that I've just been doing kind of quick look inspos, like less than a minute type thing for eye looks, because I'm really big on eye looks. Like that's what I really like to play with or experiment with, I should say. But I figured I really want to get on here and do a sit down, get ready with me, talk to you guys a little bit, because I don't really do that often. When I first started my channel, I felt like I was doing that more sit down, get ready with me, or like not even get ready with me, but like testing different products. I want to get back in that rhythm, you know, like I just kind of lost touch with that. I get so caught up in vlogging and stuff, but I do want to focus a little more on the beauty side of my channel. All right, so my face is nice and set. Now I'm gonna move on to the brows. I don't do too much to my brows. I have pretty thick dark eyebrows already, so there's not much that I have to do. I'll just really comb them out, you know, get any excess foundation or powder off of them. What I do like to do to fill in my brows, like, you know, I have like little gaps here and there. I'll use the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade 3.5. It's pretty dark, so I have dark eyebrows. So like I said, I just basically fill in any gaps right in the beginning of my brows. So I don't like to do too much, once again, because my brows are already pretty thick and dark, so if I go in really heavy, I just look crazy. That's not what I'm going for. Again, just filling in the gaps and combing it through. And then I like to go in at the end as well and fill in that and comb it through. If you hadn't noticed, a lot of the looks I do don't require, you know, crazy technique or anything, just very simple. Because then by no means am I a makeup artist. I am literally self-taught. Everything I've learned, I've either just experimented on myself or I've seen on YouTube. That's literally it. I have not gone to school by no means. I could really just not even know what I'm doing. You know, makeup to me is therapeutic. It's a hobby, it's fun. And when you try to perfect something to a point where it's like not fun anymore, it makes no sense to do it, you know? Like I just want to keep makeup nice and fun, nothing crazy, because to me makeup is art. No one can tell you what's wrong with your art, you know what I mean? Like it's your art. You can do it however you want. So the brows are on, nice and natural. We're gonna move on to bronzer. For bronzer, I don't really have like a favorite go-to. Like I haven't really dug into bronzer. Right now, I've been using this little Estee Lauder X Quentin Jones collab bronzer. I just kind of like it's really warm. I like warm bronzers. It blends in nicely and it just gives me a nice, that nice bronzy look. And the shade is medium to medium. I'm just using this, obviously the Bizarra Cosmetics bronzer brush. Love it because it is angled. This is, come on. This is like the best brush for bronzing. Like if you like to bronze or contour, it's such a good brush for that. And I just like to keep the bronzer a little back here, like into my cheekbones. And I'll make a little bit of a C. And then I like to bronze my temples. And then I'll also bronze my jawbone. Alright, so next I'm going to be moving on to blush. So this is my go-to blush that I've been using for a couple years now. One of my good friends put me onto this. She actually gave it to me and I fell in love with it ever since because it's just like the perfect shade of pink and it's awesome. This is the Milani, like you can't even see the front, the printing, but it's the Milani blush and it's in the shade Romantic Rose. And I'm going to be using, of course, another Bizarra brush, and it's their blush brush, which is just so perfect and round and is perfect for blush because it just fits like right in the apples of my cheeks. By the way, if you haven't, go check out my review on these brushes. It's on my channel. I'll put the link down below. These are amazing. They're very inexpensive, vegan 100%, and they're amazing brushes. Like, I did a full review on them and I've been using them for a couple months now and I still stand by what I said in that review. So yeah, I just like to blush the apples of my cheeks, give myself a flush look. I usually always go with blush. So like sometimes I might not do bronzer, but I always like to wear blush. I just like the flush look it gives you, you know. Rosy cheeks to me are just so cute. Next is the highlight. So my go-to that I have been using, that I usually typically always reach for, Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Highlighter. And this one is in the shade So Hollywood. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really too big on highlighting. I don't know, it just depends on my mood. Like sometimes I'll go in with highlighter, sometimes I don't. But if I am gonna highlight, I always like to highlight the bridge of my nose. Like to me, that's like the nicest, I don't know, it just looks the best when you highlight the bridge of your nose and like the tip. It looks so cute. And I'm gonna be taking it on this Morphe brush and it is the R36. This is my go-to highlighter brush. I just love it. It's really easy to apply highlighter with and yeah, just amazing. Alright, so basically the base of the face is pretty much done. I do like to go in. I have these natural moles on my face. I mean, moles, freckles, I don't really know, but I have one right here that I really like and one right here. So obviously the foundation kind of tints it out. So I like to do with the same brow pencil. I like to go in and kind of define them just a little bit. Alright, so before moving on to eyes, I like to set my face because it's pretty much done. I have a couple favorite setting sprays. I guess my all-time favorite would have to be the MAC Fix Plus, and I have the Rose Water one. So lately, I have been using the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray. It's one of my favorites just because it has the continuous spray, and I love that. And this one smells like berries, starberry. It smells so good. I love it. And it's just like such a fine mist. I just love it. It's amazing. So next we're gonna be doing an eye look. So as you saw when I was doing my concealer, I conceal under my eyes and then I bring it up to my eyelid. That kind of becomes my eye primer. So one thing I like to do to my eyes before starting any kind of look is this kind of a secret. I honestly don't even know where I learned this, where I saw this. And what I like to do is take some black eyeliner and kind of line my upper waterline So like up here inside my eye. And that just gives the illusion of fuller eyelashes. So looks like my eyelash is a little fuller. So for today's eye look, like I've mentioned, I'm really big on eye looks. So I don't really have like a favorite palette, to be honest, like an eyeshadow palette. I have so many, it's hard to pick one, but I just recently bought one that I have been loving and I'm very pleasantly surprised, and I got it for a steal. Right now it is the Morphe x James Charles Artistry palette. This is the mini version. Could you believe that I got this for $13? $13. You want to see how beautiful it is? It has all the colors that the regular one has, clearly, just a little smaller. So yeah, I've been loving this palette. The colors are just so vibrant and so easy to work with. They blend really well, and again, they're just super vibrant, super pigmented. So I opened this beauty up and I like immediately, I'm like, okay, what look. Like I just like to look at the colors. I think I'm gonna do like a purple kind of look today. I don't know, I've already played with a lot of these, but I haven't touched the purples. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off of the names of the shadows. So the palette actually brings like this little clear laminate thing, and it has like all the names of the shadows on there, so that's very helpful. So I'm not gonna be showing you what shadow I'm gonna be using, I'm just gonna tell you what the name is and then you just go from there. So I'm going to kind of set my eye with the canvas color. Okay, so next I'm going to be using a transition color, code James. It's like a orangey color. That's gonna be good for like blending the purple into it. I'm just using a fluffy blending brush, a dense fluffy blending brush. So I'm just gonna put it in my crease and kind of just blend it out. So I kind of like when it's so pigmented like this, I'll just kind of pat it into the crease and then blend it out.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a look.
What look?
I'm doing purple today. Alright, so we have some guests here. So yeah, just kind of blending the color, and as you can see, I literally just dipped the brush once and it's super pigmented. I got a lot of color on there. I cannot with you. Alright, so that is the orange shade. It blended out really great. Love it. I had a little bit of a technical issue there, but we're back and rolling. Took the break and the liberty of getting myself a little White Claw. This is not sponsored. I wish. IDK if I mentioned this, but it's Cinco de Mayo today. So we're having taco night tonight. What have you guys been doing during this quarantine? Like, how are you keeping yourself entertained? What are you guys doing? I'm happy that right before this all happened, I bought a treadmill and a stepper thing for my apartment, and luckily that's what I've been doing and trying to keep myself active and fit. So we're gonna dive into this. We're gonna start building that purple look. So I'm gonna go in with the color Love That. Oh my god, the one next to it, it's called Pinkity Drinkity. I love all these colors, like, or all the names to the shades. It's like so cute. So I'm gonna go in with Love That. And I'm going to be using this more precise, dense, fluffy brush. I'm gonna be putting this on the outer corner of my eye and kind of building the shade up. Do you see how pigmented this is? Oh my god. I love it. But you also need to be very careful with these shades because you don't want, you know, an explosion of color, because that can really mess up your look. So sometimes I just add the color that I need and kind of just dust it off like on a little cotton ball. Make sure I have no color on there and then kind of blend it out. So this one is definitely a little more pink than I expected, but that's fine. But yeah, like I still can't believe that, you know, our beautiful planet is in this state of pandemic. Like it's so crazy to me. I didn't think going into this year that I would be, you know, applying for like all these government benefits and applying for unemployment, but I am a strong believer that after every storm, the sun comes out, and I know something good is gonna come from this. It has to, like, things can only get better. So as you can see, I blended that out, and that was really, really easy. Even though it's super pigmented, like I said, the colors are super easy to blend. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll be right back. All right, so this look is definitely taking a more pinker route than I expected, but we'll just roll with the punches. So now I'm gonna attempt to make it a little more purple. I'm gonna go in with a more precise brush. This is again from the Bazaar collection, and it's just like a very small, precise brush. So I'm gonna go in with Escape. It's the darkest purple shade in here. And I'm just gonna focus that on like the outer V of my eye and then kind of blend it in. Wow, this color is beautiful. Again, I'm just focusing it on the outer V of my eye. And I'm just gonna blend it out. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing to my other eye and I'll be right back. So this is what I have so far. I think it looks really, really nice. I love it. These colors are really pretty and they just blend so well into each other. So what I'm gonna do is with a little cotton ball, I'm going to clean up the eyeshadow a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up my eyelid from here to here, kind of a half cut crease type of thing. I'm gonna go in with the Shape Tape. Of course, I'm gonna just dab a little bit on my hand. I'll go in with this flat round brush. I'm gonna do the same thing to my other eye. I'll be right back. So this is what I have so far. Now we're gonna blend it. So I just blend over top a little bit so you don't see the streaks, and then I'll blend in on the corner. And this is with a clean brush. I'm taking the color that I already have here and kind of just blending it and pushing it towards the concealer, and that just kind of blends it in. So this is the top of my eyelid. I'm loving it. I think it looks really cute, really tropical. It almost looks like a little sunset vibes. If you know me, you know I also like to do eyeshadow on the bottom of my eye just because I feel like it just ties everything together and makes it look more uniform. So we're gonna go in with that first shade, Code James. I'm just gonna stick it under my eye, under my lower lash line. I'm gonna take this like flat brush and I'm gonna go in with the purple shade Escape, the darkest one, and I'm gonna put it as close to my lower lash line as possible. It's gonna work out as like my eyeliner. And then I just blend it out. And boom. All right, so now I want to highlight my inner corner. I'm gonna go in with Ring Light, and it's like it's just a really nice, vibrant shimmer. I mean, it almost looks white. What I like to do, I'm gonna go in with this really, really tiny, precise brush, and I'm gonna wet it with my setting spray. Something I do to basically all my shimmers. I like to go in with a wet brush, and I'm going to put it in my inner corner. It just, when you go in wet, it gives you like a more vibrant foiled look, picks up the color better in my opinion. So next we're gonna do eyeliner. If you know me, you know I love eyeliner. I'm a very big wing liner type of gal. I just love it. I don't know, a nice wing really just ties the look together. It just looks really pretty. My favorite, my go-to eyeliner, I've used a lot of different kinds of liquid liners and all that good stuff, but I find that, I don't know, getting precise and nice lines, if you're not like a pro at liner, I would recommend like felt tip pens like this one. I use the Stila, and this is the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and it's just like a little felt tip like this. It just makes it really, Makes it really, really easy to create that wing. And then for mascara, a lot of people ask if I wear lashes. I always get DM'd, what lashes are you wearing? I don't wear any fake lashes, any faux lashes. Not that I don't want to, or not that I'm against them. Truthfully, I'm not the best at putting them on. I know if I practiced more, I probably would get it, but I just like my lashes already. They're already really long and dark, so I get the effect that I want already just with mascara. I have tried lashes, and it's just, since like I said, my eyelashes are already really long and thick, putting on lashes just weighs my eye even more, and it doesn't make sense. There is one mascara that is like the holy grail of all mascaras, and it's a drugstore brand. It's Maybelline Lash Sensational. It gives me the volume that I want, gives me the length. It just looks amazing, and it doesn't run, it's just perfect. And it's like, what, $7? Favorite mascara of all time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and mascara off of camera just because it's gonna take me some time, and I'll be right back. All right, so this is the final look. I just did my eyeliner and put on some mascara, and that's that. I'm really happy with how this look came out. It was really easy to do. That palette is amazing. This is why it's one of my go-tos right now, or one of my current faves. The colors are just so vibrant and easy to work with, so I love it. I hope this was fun to watch. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to be a little more consistent with posting. I'm a lot more active on my social medias, like, you know, my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a lot more active. Especially with this quarantine right now, it's harder for me to get videos out on my YouTube page. You guys know I like to vlog a lot, so right now I can't really go out to vlog anywhere. But like I said, I'm gonna try to make it more of a habit to sit down and do these videos. If you guys can, please leave me some suggestions as to what you want to see, what kind of looks you want me to do, what other kind of sit down videos. I want to bring you guys any content you want to see. As you know, I'm all about beauty, lifestyle, travel, all those things. So anything that falls under those categories, just let me know what you want to see, and I will try to put it out there. You have no idea how much feedback means to me. Like, getting feedback from you guys, viewers, if it's good, bad, whatever, or if it's just neutral, that helps me so much. Like, as a content creator, it really helps me. So your engagement is very important and very appreciated. So I'm gonna have all the products I use linked down below so you guys can easily access them. If you stayed to the end of this video, comment your favorite White Claw flavor. If you don't drink White Claw, what's your favorite drink of choice? I don't know, something like that. My favorite flavor is watermelon. Mango is actually my least favorite. It's the only thing I had. But watermelon is my favorite. Watermelon and lemon, because lemon literally tastes like a watered down Sprite. It's really good. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Mwah. Let me smack it. Let me smack it. Let me smack it. Hey. I said to close it, bro. Se será difícil, pero se va. Taco night. You spider. Scratch that. Introduce. What? No. Scratch that. Cheers, Matias. I gotta go make tacos. Bada bidi beam. Close my.